Okay, so follows is a quick tutorial on the major tools used for trading in Mafia Wars, and some tools that are useful anyways. I'll have to go quick because I've got limitations on the video size. This is the Firefox tutorial, but can also be used for Chrome. They're done in exactly the same way. Now the first tools that you're going to use are located at Stockholm. Stockholm Mafia Wars tools. If you go to the official bookmarks page, this will come up. You'll see that you've got lots of different ones here, but the two that we need to use are on frame. So all you need to do to create a bookmark is drag and drop it to your bookmarks bar. If this bar isn't showing, if you click on your navigation, left click, hit the bookmarks toolbar, see I hit it, goes away, hit it, comes back. So you got on frame. The other is switch, and we get two more tools. If you go back to Google, go to runes, see Mafia War tools comes up. First one, runes tools. Oh, sorry, runes Mafia Wars helpers. So the screen comes up, and you click bookmarklets, and it gives you runes bookmarklets. We want to bookmark checker, so drag and drop the first link. And the wishlist tracker, again, drag and drop. Final tool is Wiki Mafia Wars wishlist adder. Grab that one and make a new bookmark. So it's come up with the wishlist adder. All you need to do is hit new bookmark, wishlist adder, and copy this script into the box. Now I've done it wrong, so you need to copy the script before you go in there. So just copy, new bookmark, wishlist adder, paste it in the location. Any script that you get, you can put it in there. It can be Java or otherwise. This is how you always just make a bookmark and add, and you'll see that it's come up. And when you click that, it'll take you to this page. Now, close this because we don't need it no more. If we go to Facebook, it's just my Facebook here, and if you want to use the first tool, that is on frame, what this does is if you go to Mafia Wars, open up Mafia Wars, if you click on frame once it's opened, what this simply does is it takes Mafia Wars into its own window and removes all of the Facebook stuff around the edge, which I just find a distraction. Now, it's very useful, and if we just go back to Facebook, you'll need to use unframe for all of your other tools there. Switch, which is the second tool, is very useful also. If we just go to another profile, you'll see exactly what switch does. Now, this is just another profile of mine. If I'm to hit switch on this, what it does is it takes me from my Facebook profile and puts me into my Mafia Wars profile. Now, when you're trading with someone, you can add them quite easily on Facebook by just adding their name. And if you have any issues, you know, if you want to check and see if they have the item, you want to check what level they are, you want to check how many gifts they've sent, they're all indications of who they are. You see I've sent 200,000 gifts, so it's unlikely that I'm not going to send you an item. Now, I'll quickly explain. We'll unframe to use the first tool, which is checker. So if I come up and I left click on checker, just on the bookmark, it'll open it up for me. Now, the first thing to show you is the person drop down menu. You just pick a person from this menu to send your items to. If I select my other profile and I select whichever loot I want to send myself, I can see that it has some Stemovic, so I'll use them as an example. It's all alphabetical. At the top you have some categories that have been set aside very kindly by Rune because they're common and tradable items, so it makes them easy to find instead of having to search through the entire list. Now I'll go to Stemovic and pick it from the list. It's not there now because it's actually being put in the top 6, so it's up here. So I'll send one to myself. In order to send, all you need to do is add the item to the queue, hit start, and it sends. If you want to add a whole bunch of items, change the item and you can change them. If you don't want to send any items or you put something wrong in the queue, just hit clear the queue, or you can hit the red X and it'll take it out as well. Important to note is each time you load Chucker, make sure you put the right person in. If you send to the wrong person, they might send it back, they might not, and Chucker does sometimes remember the previous sender or user that you sent. Now, also available are all the collections and the boosts as well. So you can pretty much send anything with Chucker. Its one major disadvantage is that it is slow. It's useful because it can send any number of things and quite easy to set up, but it is very slow. One final thing I'd like to mention is send all. If you hit this, it actually gives you a printout. It'll send absolutely everything in your account. You want to avoid this because obviously you don't want to be sending everything to someone. So you just hit clear queue and that will go away. Now, the second tool is wishlist Chucker. If I just close the main Chucker and open wishlist Chucker, in order to use wishlist Chucker, you must be unframed and on the person that your training's with Mafia Wars profile. You also must be in the Mafia, otherwise you can't send them any items. Now, to use wishlist Chucker, all you simply do is type in the number you want to send. Now, the wishlist will send whatever items you have. I've got Sturmovik, and I've also got 2 items. I refer to these as blankers because I don't have any of them, but it also means that if some items have been put in there by Mafia Wars, you can put these items in and it'll block them away, so it creates blank pages for you. Now, all I want to do is send some Sturmoviks, so I'll send one, start chucking, and it's given 1. If you want to send 10, put 10 in, start chucking, and it'll give you a counter. Now if this counter ever stops, Chucker's probably frozen, so don't worry about that. You just need to restart. One thing I always advise is have your calculator open beside you. Type in the amount that you are starting at, so starting at 77, I've sent myself 11. I'll take 11 away and I should be ending with 66. So just at the end of your trade, or at the end of your part of the send, check and you'll see that I've got 65. But you'll remember that I sent one with Chucker, so that's okay. If this is ever wrong, you need to update and send some more. Sometimes if you enable this speed mode, you'll see it goes much faster, but it attempts to send, so it doesn't always send the right number. But what it does do is it will tell you how many it's sent, so you might need to just send a few more, but that's quite easy. So that's Chucker, wishlist Chucker, and switch, all quite simple. The final one is wishlist adder. Now sometimes you'll enter into a trade and you won't have that item, you need to add it to your wishlist if someone wants to send it using wishlist Chucker. So all you need to do is go